So the second issue in the evidence-based management model that I came up with is a pretty big one, and it's the resistance from leaders and physicians in the organization to putting the EMR system in. And there's a lot of people that don't want the EMR system because they like how they like doing work the old-fashioned way. They like how they've always done their job, and they don't want to go through a big change like the electronic medical record system. So the three decisions that I came up with are to input the electronic medical record system in without regard for the opinions of other leaders in the company. The second decision would be to discuss the pros and cons with leaders and determine how we can implement the EMR system while keeping physicians and other healthcare workers happy. And then the third decision is to not implement the EMR system at all and risk falling behind other healthcare providers. So some of the factors that go into these decisions are employee satisfaction, because Dr. Johnson wants to make his employees happy and he wants them to like their jobs, but if they are so resistant to this big change, then they're not going to be satisfied and they can end up quitting. And the second factor, like the first issue, is how hard this adjustment will be for physicians and other healthcare workers in the organization. So Dr. Johnson has to implement this EMR system if he wants his organization to stay ahead. And we know that a large number of physicians would rather work the old-fashioned way, but the best way for him to get these physicians on board is to discuss with them the implementation process of the EMR system. So he needs to figure out an easy way for these doctors and physicians to be able to learn how to use the electronic system while they can still be giving the same quality of care and doing their job how they used to be doing it. So this is not going to be a successful change if not everybody is on board and ready to learn how to use this new electronic system. So Dr. Johnson needs to have a good IT department that can teach all the healthcare workers in the organization exactly how to use this new technology. Again, the goal here is long-term success for the organization. So if Dr. Johnson can figure out a way to teach physicians and other leaders in the company how to use this electronic system quickly and easily, then St. Vincent will be set up for long-term success.